Hey everyone, Ash here, and we are going to take on a Dragus cruiser before we beam some dilithium crystals up for the disabled ship. And they just dropped some mines, so let's see if we can avoid that. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it, but as you could tell, those mines weren't exactly a big threat to my ship. Alright, torpedoes. And continue to just phaser the Gorn cruiser. Alright, another torpedo from 26% integrity down to 5 to boom. Let's grab the items here. Major components which are used for the death penalty, but I don't play on higher difficulty levels on this game, so I don't think I need that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you get the dilithium crystals from these things. Alright, beam the dilithium crystals aboard. And where is the next one? Ah, there it is. So let's turn in that direction and go get the crystals. Right. Beam the crystals aboard, slow down so I don't overshoot the target. And now we gotta go find the whoops. Apparently, while we were gathering crystals, someone decided another Dragus cruiser decided that they'd attack the Valor. Now we can't have that. And as you can tell, or if the any indication, or any of the last encounters was any indication with these cruisers, these aren't going to be too much of a problem. Though they actually did get my shield down. They did get my forward shield down a little bit, but that's not too much of a problem there. And more photon mines. If I could just get a photon torpedo in. Yes. Alright. More mines. And now their hull integrity is down to 14%. Now it's 12%. And boom. Let's grab this item here. It's another weapons battery. And go over here. Alright. We're in your depth, Drac. This is enough dilithium to get our warp engines restarted. After we finish the preliminary repairs, we'll set course to Starbase 157. Alright. If you want to go to the Pulse Nebula, your engines will need a boost. I recommend you visit Lackey 3. The Gorn drove out the Federation miners there and took over a dilithium processing facility. It's only fair that you take some of our crystals back. Alright, and we can set course to the planet. So, let's go. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, no lag there. Alright, Captain, the dilithium processing facility is dead ahead. The Gorn have numerous structures in the debris field, sir. We're also picking up several fighters and frigates. Alright, they know the Federation territory, and they're going to protect their ill-gotten gains. I advise we approach with caution. And I advise that we just go and destroy any of their ships that we encounter. That's what this ship is good at. Alright. Photon spread. And boom. That's one Gorn frigate down. 2 more to go. Torpedo and boom. Alright. Take out this frigate, and then we can beam aboard the station and take care of the Gorn. in just a little bit more. Boom. Oh, I thought they dropped an item, but apparently not. Right. Captain, we can't get a lock on the dilithium. It appears the Gorn have some sort of sensor jamming device on one of the nearby asteroids. The computer indicates that the technology may be Klingon in origin. I'll begin scanning for any suspicious tachyon emissions. Captain, there may be people inside the jamming station. We need to destroy it to get the dilithium. But if we beam the spatial charges down, we should give anyone inside enough time to escape. I've transmitted a warning to the jamming station, sir. Charges are prepared and we can beam over at your command. Alright. I'm guessing where that cruiser is where I need to be. Watch out for the asteroid there. Okay, there's our target right there. However, we just need to take care of this cruiser here first. They're just not going to sit around when we beam spatial charges into their jamming station. Just photon torpedo. Another photon torpedo would be nice. And sure enough, another photon torpedo. Let's get away from there before that blows up. I didn't get far enough, but it didn't do that much damage. Right, just a bit closer and beam the explosives onto the station. And as you can tell, we destroyed their station. Oh yeah, there's their deal. Let's grab this. While I'm here though, let's grab this thing. We got 5 alien artifacts. Those are used for crafting at Memory Alpha. But there'll be more in that once we get to that. I'm not sure how it looked like he just attacked that. I'm not sure if you saw it, but it looked like my ship just tried shooting the station. Alright, just keep shooting them. Photon torpedo. Their aft shields are now down. So just a little bit more, and this cruiser should be toast. Yep, there we go. But now let's beam the dilithium crystals aboard. And of course, since I was too close to that ship, it interfered with me beaming the crystals aboard. Alright. Now, warp to the Pulsar Nebula. The dilithium crystals are doing the trick, Captain. Engine efficiency has increased by 4.7%, and we should be able to boost the impulse drive enough to deal with the effects of the nebula. We can set course for the Pulsar Nebula whenever you're ready, sir. I have the coordinates for the area of interest mentioned in the Valor's report. Right. And here we are in the nebula. Let's see what we got. Captain Virak, scanners show the amount of metallic density of this region is much higher than would be expected for a nebula of this class. There's definitely something big here, and it might be hidden on another high-density object. We should scan all high-density objects in the vicinity. And of course, you see the frigates and stuff. What? Okay. And I am out of time, so I'll see y'all next time.